Hey guys, it's Hank. I'm coming at you with a little something different today. Fallout 4. Now we've just gotten this new mod. It's called Arbitration, which really makes the AI a heck of a lot more responsive. They act coordinated, they act in groups, and in conjunction with War on the Wasteland or War in the Commonwealth. We've got the random spawns that are going on. We've got 4 times enemy damage being dealt to my character here. And right now I'm kind of blazing through it about 1.5 times because the real action starts here in a minute. And you could actually, I mean, you can feel the grit going on here. So we're gonna come around and catch dog meat
Hey, boy.
because this is
What are
the
you
opening
doing out
thing.
here
I'm
all by
kind of
yourself?
gonna basically kind of take you through the game as we're
Sort of a
playing the
flea bag,
arbitration or
aren't you?
playtesting the arbitration mod, um, as well
Okay,
as some of the
then.
other mods I'm using in the
Let's stick
game here
together.
too. Um, so just coming in here, blaze through, close that door. I want to make sure the mole rats can't get in behind me. Unfortunately, all I have is this 10mm pistol. I didn't spend a lot of time in the early game scouting and trying to find different weapons and leveling. I thought I could handle it. I've never really been in a situation where I couldn't handle it before. So we're slowing back down now, almost to about normal speed. You can hear the gunfire going in the distance. Of course, I have to investigate. And from this distance, I'm able to pick up a child of battle. Now, typically, I can pick guys off like that. I usually don't have to do this much. I mean, this is intense. And watch how the AI responds now. Um, and they're moving in tandem. They're moving they're kind of leapfrogging. They're using cover. They're putting a lot of pressure on me. They're flanking. So I'm dropping down here. And all I've got is a sorry ass 10mm pistol. I'm hurt. Even that grazing fire you saw what damage that dealt to me. So I'm dropping off the rock here. And so watch how many hits I put into this guy. We are getting serious. Bang, bang. And his health is just barely going away. So Inara might be in deep shit. You know, I thought that this was kind of one of those do or die moments where I might not get away from it. And just tagging her ass. So drop down over that ledge. And I am working on my editing skills. They will get better. And I'm able to bust this blood bug in the perfect spot right underneath them. You can see my health rapidly diminishing. I mean, all this is taking place within just a matter of seconds. So 2 shots. You can see I'm just covered in blood. Thanks to the gore overhauls. And Bloodbug, I will see you in hell. Now we got to get the hell away from those child of atoms because they are wrecking me. Watch them put the fire down through the windows. I thought I could, get a little cover there. No, indeed. And they're flanking. One went to one side, one went to the other side. Dog meat backed me up there. Still wasn't enough to drop the guy. So I'm coming back around, trying to throw a couple through the window, but the aim they have, brutal. So I thought, slow that one for you down. Like I say, I got to work on the edits a little bit. They'll get better. We wiped out the children of Adam. Now we're still going to go through Concord. We've got Beantown interiors loaded. We've got, like I said, Raiders of the Commonwealth. We've got Super Mutant Overhaul. We've got Pipe Weapons Overhaul. We've got Weapon Mod Overhaul, or the weapon damage overhaul to make them a little bit more realistic. And I'm just trying to gather what a little bit of health or loot or whatever I can get at this time. You know, the Beantown interior is just really, really enjoyable every time you go to play. I mean, it just adds that extra layer of immersion. You know, and I really enjoy the enhanced explosions, the enhanced gunfire sounds that you're hearing. Really, really, really make it worth the while to learn how to mod and get these things in effectively. I think I have 162 different plugins running right now, and we're having no problems at all. So I'm taking it back down to ×1 speed. And sometimes it's just better to let them go. You need to save that little bit of VATS that you have, especially if you have agility like Inara does. I think it's only 3. So that Raider Freak, you know, I'm always using cover. I mean, you can see we're kind of just a little bit of grazing fire. I mean, it will just tear me up. So knocked out that Bloodbug hatchling. And now, pretty much all that's left to do is to take the main complex, which is the Museum of Freedom. So I'm going to try and gather what loot I can. I've been surprised quite often just with the War of the Commonwealth mod, and Arbitration is straight brutal. I love it. Look at all that gore there. It's exciting. So even at this distance with this pistol, you know, I am a skilled player. Pow, pow. And I can lead him and drop him one more time. So I figure we try and take a look at what this smiley mask is. The bitch is creepy for real. +2 to agility. It's a nice piece. So we come up here. There's always a dead body up here where some raider or somebody was grilling out. You know, you always get a combat knife. And whatever he's got on him, typically he's a good weapon. Some ammo. Maybe not a great weapon, but something. Crossbow. Can't use that. I got wiped out. I was just trying to use it. It's like all the worst aspects of a laser musket. I mean, it's fun, but it's not for this level of intensity. So like I covered in one of my earlier videos, I'm always talking about distance and range, darkness and elevation. You know, we don't have darkness on our side yet, but one thing I do definitely plan on obtaining is the Friend of the Night perk, or a Night Person perk, where I can get that night vision that with the mod that has been added, I could actually, instead of the gradient all being in this green, this hideous green, you can't see shit, it actually brings it into a nice black and white, and it just slowly changes in the contrast, and it's just really, really, really excellent. Because I'll never put a silencer on my long-range sniper rifle. You know, usually I've got a close quarter combat weapon and a sniper rifle. But I have a feeling with this arbitration mod here, I'm going to have to rely a lot more heavily on my explosives and setting ambushes. So, because definitely the frontal assault is, you know, you might think you know what's going on, but it'll surprise you for sure. So I'm definitely going to be concentrating a little bit more with explosives for this character. And this house down here on the far end has always been open. This has not been a Beantown interior part project. That house that was over there to the left. And I'm always kind of checking behind me because you never know what's going on over there on those hills. Sometimes you get lucky and see a swarm of ragstag, which at this point I really don't need to be wasting any ammo on it, but it's just phenomenal food. So I'm going to slow it down real quick here and show you this back window area. I'm just going to kind of turn around. So down there, just a little bit to the left, yeah, you'll see an area that sometimes has got some random NPC spawns that can be interesting or that can be detrimental. You never know. But War of the Commonwealth definitely changes that up quite a bit. So you never know what you're going to run into, which I find to be quite exciting. Oh, that's a shameful lockpick. Do it like you mean it. All right. And we're going to take a circuitous route back up to the Museum of Freedom. Just want to keep backing myself up. Now, I do love my sniper rifles, although the pipe rifle, sniper rifle, has got to be my least favorite because it's extremely clunky in the way that it handles its recoil. It just doesn't seem to connect with that much damage, the damage that it needs to over distance, and you can't really, it's not lightweight or a little bit lighter weight or snap up like the hunting rifle is, so I tend to ditch it. I only carry it when I'm running low on ammo or I'm sort of in a dire circumstance, which I'm in right now. So grab the ammo over there in that old expired, what I believe probably was a bank building, is just a kit you can get into, and then I don't have any ranks in lockpick yet. That safe that's on that back wall, I think it's advanced or better. I just picked up a hunting rifle, definitely going to add that to the hotkeys, and carry it on down to see Preston. Looks like he held his own just fine against him, and strategically that's what you're going to have to do. You know, you just can't afford to take those hits. So, you know, you can't always play the hero. You have to think tactically, and I enjoy that. I enjoy that challenge. So it was kind of a blitz going through here. Didn't turn out exactly the way I liked it, but considering I walked into it completely unprepared and I was able to get away from those very aggressive children of Adam, you know, I'm pleased. So next video, we're going to bust into this museum and see if we can't take it down. This has been Hank, and I will catch you guys on the next video, which will again be arbitration with some more enhancements, gore mods, so on and so forth. So I'll try and leave some in that description box below. I hope you guys have a great time. Also got a settlement in the works, sanctuary settlement. That's with Homemaker and many of the other expansions. So catch you guys later.